objective here is to gather data from the reservoir, not get headline large initial production rates. So as we test each interval, we will disclose the results and what it means in practice. We'll do that broadly every 2 weeks. It takes 2 weeks to test an individual zone. So over the next 2 months, progressively, everyone will hear our results as they come forward.
Welcome back inside our proactive newsroom, and joining me now is Max Easley. He is the CEO of Pantheon Resources. And Max, it's good to see you again. How are you?
Very well, Steve. Good to see you as always.
Yeah, so the company out with news today, giving an update, providing some details on the plans for testing at Megrez-1, the well there. So you're intending to test a number of different areas of that particular well. So tell me a bit about what you've announced today.
Yes, our intention here is we've analyzed all the logs, all the cores. It's time to flow test the well to see what sort of productivity we can get out of the reservoir. And so we've identified 7 discrete zones to be tested, and we've chosen to test 6 of those 7 intervals, and we'll be commencing that across the month of March.
I noticed that in the news release you talked about testing more of the shallow parts of it. What about the deepest horizon part, the top set 3, I think it's called?
Yeah, we chose not to test that one. So there are 2 deep horizons here, which are more akin to our already announced resources in Ahpun West. And then we have the 5 more shallow, conventional-looking intervals that we've discovered on the way down. Given our knowledge of Ahpun West, and we've taken core in the top sets in this particular well, we don't feel it's necessary to test both of those. Testing one will give everything we need to know about the additional inventory we would have to the east here. But the real test here are the shallower zones, which will be more akin to conventional reservoirs like Peak or Willow under development on the North Slope today. And we want to test the productivity of those intervals in addition to confirming the deeper intervals here to the east.
Now, I know that this is obviously going to take you a little time to do all of this. How are you planning to report back to the markets about this? Are you looking at it all encompass or step by step?
We're going to do it zone by zone. So each interval we test will give a result and interpret what it means for the investors. Need to recognize our objective here is to gather data from the reservoir, not get headline large initial production rates. So as we test each interval, we will disclose the results and what it means in practice. We'll do that broadly every 2 weeks. It takes 2 weeks to test an individual zone. So over the next 2 months, progressively, everyone will hear our results as they come forward.
And finally, Max, Megrez-1, this is an important one for the company moving forward. Just talk about the importance of this particular program and just the key part of it, especially for this year for the company.
Couldn't be more exciting, Steve. We've already have confirmed resources across our acreage in the deeper horizons, the top sets, and in the Kodiak fan. This could very well unlock a major conventional development as well. And it's always very exciting when you discover a resource to see what the flow test looks like. It may or may not be in initial development, but it will certainly confirm to the market we have a lot of high quality differentiated resource under our acreage position.
Makes a lot of sense, Max. Good luck on this. I look forward to lots of conversations as the process begins. It's going to be a busy one over the next little while. So appreciate your time.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. Good to see you.
All right, Max Easley, the CEO of Pantheon Resources.